Your wake might suck, but it doesn't have to. In this video, we're breaking down how to build the perfect wake surf wave, step by step. Whether you just bought your first surf boat or you've been dialing in your setup for years, here's how to get that long, clean, powerful wave that feels effortless to ride. Ballast is the foundation of your surf wave. More weight equals more displacement. That's what builds wave height and power. But where that weight sits changes the shape of the wave. More weight in the stern makes the wave steeper with more vertical push. More weight in the bow stretches the pocket and gives it a longer, smoother feel. For most wake boats, a strong starting point is around 80% of your ballast in the stern and 40 to 60% spread across your center and bow. The stern tanks or bags should be fully filled. That's the base of your wave. Then, use your bow or mid-ballast to fine-tune the shape. This setup assumes a light crew, just a driver and one surfer. If you've got more passengers, ease up a little on the bow or mid-ballast since your crew weight adds natural ballast. If the wave feels too steep or short, add a bit more bow weight. Even 100 to 200 pounds can make a noticeable difference. If it feels long but lacks push, shift some weight or ballast toward the stern to firm it up. And if your boat didn't come with big factory tanks, adding plug-and-play ballast bags in the stern lockers or under the seats can make a massive difference. Moomba, Axis, and Centurion all support these factory-integrated upgrades, so you can easily tie them into your stock ballast pumps for a seamless setup. Speed changes the entire feel of your wave. Most wake surf setups ride best between 10 and 12 miles per hour, but the exact sweet spot depends on your ballast, board type, and how many people you have on board. Heavier setups or surf-style boards usually perform best around 11.4 to 12 miles per hour. Lighter crews or skim-style boards often feel best around 10.6 to 11.2 miles per hour. If your wave looks washy or the lip keeps crumbling, bump your speed up slightly. Even 0.2 to 0.4 miles per hour can make a big difference. If the wave feels too flat or stretched, slow down just a touch or shift a little more weight toward the stern. Modern wake boats come with built-in cruise control, and using it is absolutely essential for wake surfing. Unlike wakeboarding, where you can get by manually holding speed, surfing relies on consistency. Even a half-a-mile-an-hour swing can completely change the wave. Cruise control makes it possible to hold a perfectly steady speed, so your wave stays locked in and rideable every time. Modern surf systems are where today's wake boats really shine. Each manufacturer has its own setup to shape the wave through adjustable tabs, plates, or ballast. Knowing how your specific system works is key to getting that ideal consistent surf wave. Malibu and Axis use SurfGate with the Power Wedge. SurfGate lets you switch sides without leaning the boat, while Power Wedge acts like a hydrofoil to add adjustable downforce. More wedge gives you a taller, steeper wave. Less wedge lengthens the pocket for a faster, smoother ride. Nautique uses the NSS Surf System, retractable wave plates at the transom that work with the Nautique configurable running surface. Lower settings create a longer, mellower wave, while higher settings increase lip and push. Mastercraft's Gen 2 Surf System uses wake-shaping devices on each side of the stern, paired with a center attitude adjustment plate. Raise the center plate for a steeper face or lower it for a longer pocket. Moomba and Supra use the Flow Surf System with Auto Wake. The Flow Surf System positions the hull for clean, consistent waves, while Auto Wake automatically monitors and adjusts pitch and roll to maintain ideal wave shape. It's an intuitive setup that keeps your wave repeatable from run to run. Centurion and Supreme use Quick Surf Pro with Ram Fill. Quick Surf Pro plates create clean, switchable waves on either side, and Ram Fill fills massive subfloor ballast tanks with up to 2,900 pounds of water in about 90 seconds while underway. These systems are known for powerful, glassy waves with plenty of push. If you want to fine-tune or clean up your wave, aftermarket wake shapers like the Mission Delta 2.0 or Swell Creator can make a noticeable difference. These suction-based devices mount on the opposite side of the surfer near the stern and help refine or lengthen the wave. They're meant to supplement your setup, not replace it, and work best when paired with proper ballast and speed tuning. Once your ballast and speed are set, fine-tuning is where you turn a good wave into a great one. Small changes make the biggest impact. If the lip looks washy or soft, increase your speed slightly, around 0.2 to 0.4 miles per hour, or shift a little ballast toward the bow. This helps clean the lip and lengthen the pocket. If you're not getting enough push, move some ballast or passengers toward the stern on the surf side, or add a touch more downforce with your wedge or center tab. That creates a taller, stronger wave with more drive. If the pocket feels too short, add a bit more bow weight or reduce your downforce setting to let the hull ride flatter. This stretches the pocket and smooths the face. If you change crews, retrim each time. Even 200 pounds of added weight can change the boat's pitch and roll, which directly affects wave shape. Every rider wants something a little different from their wave. More length, more pop, or a balance between the two. Here are 3 styles of setup you can build toward no matter what boat you're running. The cruiser wave. It's long, forgiving, and easy to stay in. Shift a bit more ballast toward the bow and run a slightly higher speed. This stretches the pocket and smooths the face, perfect for relaxed carving and learning new tricks. The power wave. It's steep, tall, and full of push. Keep ballast heavier toward the stern and add a touch of downforce with your wedge or center tab. This setup gives you a firm, powerful wave that helps you drive forward and pop airs. The balanced wave. It's your everyday setup. Keep ballast mostly weighted toward the stern, with just enough in the bow or midship to level the hull and clean up the face. Run a mid-range speed and keep your surf system near its middle setting for a reliable mix of length and push that works in most conditions. No 2 boats are exactly the same, so think less about numbers and more about how each change affects your shape. Once you find your sweet spot, make note of your ballast levels, speed, and surf system settings so you can quickly recreate that same wave anytime you hit the water. If you're working with an older boat that doesn't have factory surf tabs or built-in ballast, you can still build a surfable wave with a few smart upgrades. Start by adding movable ballast bags. Focus most of the weight in the stern and balance the rest up front to fine-tune your pitch. Next, consider aftermarket surf tabs or wake shapers to help clean up and shape the wave. These systems work best when paired with a solid ballast setup and small speed adjustments within the 10 to 12 mile per hour range. Even older ski boats with center engines can be adapted. The key is weighting them properly and maintaining consistent surf speeds that let the boat settle naturally into the right running attitude. Follow the same tuning principles. Keep most of the weight in the stern for power, add some in the bow for length, and fine-tune with small ballast or speed adjustments until the wave feels right. If you've added aftermarket surf tabs, minor tweaks can help, but otherwise, focus on ballast placement, especially adding a little extra movable ballast on the surf side to shape the wave the way you want it. Try these wake tuning tips next time you're out and let us know how they worked on your boat. Drop your setup in the comments with your model, ballast ratio, and speed. It helps other riders too. If this helped you clean up your wave, hit like, subscribe, and check out the other Wake Beyond tutorials for more surf tips, boat setups, and wake hacks.